In this section, we're going to take a look at AutoCAD LT for the very first time. If you've cheated and have already peeked, that's okay. If you've used AutoCAD LT or AutoCAD once or twice, then you might not need to go through this section. So you want to create some brand new fantastic design here in AutoCAD LT. Well, that's great. But the very first step is an obvious one. You need to turn it on. If you haven't installed the software yet, please refer back to this section prior to this video here that discusses that process, unless, of course, you're feeling brave enough to install it on your own. That's okay. Either way, installation will take a while, so be prepared to wait while it loads. Go get a snack, etc. AutoCAD LT is installed and set up here on my machine. So then start it up. One thing that you're going to find out to be very commonplace in AutoCAD is that there will always be more than one way to do absolutely anything. So it's a blessing and a curse, but you're going to get used to it. You just find the method of working in it that works best for you and go with it. So to start AutoCAD LT, either double click on the icon on your desktop or go to the Start button and go to the All Programs and install Autodesk AutoCAD LT. So I click on the Start button, I go to All Programs, and I have a lot on my machine, so bear with me. If I click on the Autodesk, and I have a lot of Autodesk software on here as well, so I'm looking for AutoCAD LT 2013 English. Click the button here, and then AutoCAD LT 2013 English. Click that, and that will start it up. Now, after you've installed it and you started it for the first time, you're going to get some different prompts, like the Performance Tuner and things like that. That's just AutoCAD working on the software behind the scenes, getting it set up so that it works more smoothly. You may have or may not have gotten a welcome screen. It looks like something a little bit like this. We're going to go over this a little bit later on, so that's okay. You can close it, and we can always get back to it by coming up here to the top right and clicking on Welcome Screen. Throughout the video, I'm going to use the term out of the box here and there. When I say something is out of the box, I'm referring to the default settings of AutoCAD. So out of the box, AutoCAD LT will open up to the default template file when you turn AutoCAD on. You can start drawing right away. You can start putting in lines, circles, ellipses, and even some hatch patterns. Whatever it is that you wanted to do. We'll go into greater detail about everything that we have here later on. But first I want to take a look around the interface so that you can familiarize yourself with what it looks like and what the areas do and some of the terms that we're going to be using. This big drawing area right here, that's called the drawing area. This is where your drawing objects go. As you move your mouse around, the cursor moves. Those crosshairs, they move with it. When you move into the interface area up at the top here, which is called the ribbon, it kind of leaves the crosshair behind and goes to just a clicking arrow. The big red A here at the top left, that's the application menu. Think of it as a file button for pull-down menus, like a lot of different software has. Here you can start a new file, open an old file, save, print, close out in AutoCAD, etc. Now to the top right of that is the QAT. That's an acronym for Quick Access Toolbar. There are a lot of the same tools up here that are in the application menu, like New, Open, Save, Save As, etc. The main interface tool is the drawing area itself, because that's where your drawing takes place. But the main tool for entering commands is the ribbon. The ribbon is a tabbed area that contains many different panels within each tab. Each one of these little button things is a command. There's a lot of them. And as you click on other tabs, you get access to other commands. Some of these you'll use a lot of the time, while others only a few bits here and there. We'll talk about the majority of them later on. But another way to execute commands in AutoCAD is through the command line. That's found down here at the bottom of the screen. I can pick it and type things in, like the line command. You can directly input commands into it. You will receive other feedback from AutoCAD and instructions throughout the course of using your commands. If you have dynamic input activated, which it should out of the box, if not, you can click down right here in this little button to turn it off or on. When it's blue, it's on. You see, when I start typing, that's the dynamic input. It gives me a sort of quasi command line right at my crosshairs. That way I can continue looking where I'm working and I don't have to stop. I can start the line command and I can work on finishing my drawing. Another mode of manipulating your drawings is through palettes. There are many different types of palettes. Some of them are the Layer Manager palette, the Tool palette, the Properties palette, the Design Center, etc. We'll go over those in another section. But now that you know where everything is, let's move on.